missed my timing on that one. That's fine. I've got one viewer. You're affected. People watch it later on YouTube will be like, this stream doesn't start for 3 minutes, and I hate it anyway. It's fine. We're joined today by Ham. As usual, he's becoming a fixture on my desk. Will not leave me alone. It probably has something to do with the fact that I brought a little thing of treats up here, and I will sneak him treats all day. He loves that. They're good for his curly belly. You gonna bite me? You gonna bite me on stream in front of all these people? All these person? Such a mean boy. Oh, she'll bite. All right. Let's get to the action. That's why we're here. Just to jump in and play a little Texas Word'em. Phenomenal word game. Let's see. We'll look at previous score. Okay, so we got 1,441. Oh, is it not going to show us? Is it not going to show us the best? I'm going to refresh this. I want to see. I'm refreshing. I want to see if it's got the best scores. It should do. There we go. Okay, so technically Giorgio, really, if you look at the way that game played out, managed to hold on to the top score. Some good competition here, but I'm pretty sure that Werewolves is an all-timer. Wow, you know, I should screen cap that again. Werewolves is just that's a devastatingly huge word. Look at that, 244 points. Big fan. But Giorgio also came up with ferrets, horses, and stuffer. I could take basically no credit for anything. I can't even take credit for farts on here. That was also Giorgio. I did stent. Stent was me. All right, let's see what we got today. Oh, man. Okay, choir. That's a, you know, I like a 5-3, but the choir is just like right there, ready to go. We are also devastatingly close to chorizo. I'm definitely gonna have to dump some letters anyway. But like typically what I would dump here is I would dump that Z, right? But not if I'm chasing chorizo. Oh my goodness. Because right, like the F and the N are likely gonna land something. What do I do? What do I do? Get rid of all three of these, see if I get a nice little 3-letter word, or if I could spell chorizo just for funsies. Tempting. Let's see what happens. Oh, but I dropped the Z, so now I can't spell chorizo. But it was the 3rd letter that showed up, so there's no way to get chorizo without dropping all 3 letters. I-Z-O, and the O comes on the last one, so that's not going to work. All right, let's. I'm going to reset. Right, because if I just discard like that, I get the P and the M. That's nothing. That's nothing. Fun fact, if you are on PC, you got a mouse and keyboard handy, if you hit the R key on your keyboard, it'll restart you at the beginning, which is really great for when you're running through the game and you see something, you're like, ah, I messed up, I want to restart. You know what, I want to check and see if chorizo is in the dictionary even before I go chasing. It is. Totally. Spicy Spanish pork sausage. Excellent. And would score a lot of points. We're not doing that. But boy, the letters that get pulled after this aren't great on their own either. What was it? Again? Palm's a word, though. A disparaging term for a British person. I had no idea. We'll go with mop then. It's much friendlier. And choir. 100 points for choir. Because I'm doing the empty hand thing. Not bad. Coming out of the pocket, 127 points. Very solid. I love getting over 100 points out of the pocket. All right, now we're in it. Whelp. But if I had an H, that would actually work. You can't get the slang version of whelp, but you could almost certainly get the WHELP version of that. Speaking of baby animals, foal is right there. Okay, let's see. AX in the flop. Axel, as well as Axel. What is it's just like it's down for Guns N' Roses. So it really wants Axel to be playable in this form as well as this form. I wonder if it's one of those things where it just gets misspelled so much that they were like, fine, we'll take that too. Pax always works. That tends to be one of my go-tos with X's. You also get Axe. We have a D. No, we don't have a D. We have U, E, and O. We don't have any pairs that I, yep, nope, let's see, so lax, it's going to be hard working that X into a lot of stuff and getting better than short words. X, I would need a C and another E. This is a tricky setup. Pi. Vowel. See, I have a vowel. This is like a really bad word to spell. Not it's good because it gets us straight. There's a mini flush on the hearts, but it is all out of the hand. So you're really eating up your hand for not that many points. But this flop is got two vowels in it, which is nice, but that X isn't really doing us a whole lot of favors. Nope. I can do pixel. Game appropriate. Smallest discrete component of an image or picture on a CRT screen, usually a colored dot. I wonder if voxel is in there. Not yet. We could probably put voxel in the old dictionary there. I'm gonna put it on my list. Give myself a note. Man, I'm not feeling this whole thing, but I don't have a strategy. Let's see. There's a lot of little 4-letter words and things in here that we can get, you know, flip, pixel, voxel. Pixel's pretty tempting. 3 letters, 69 points. It ain't bad. Only uses 3 from the hand, uses one of the vowels, but we get a straight out of it. No pairs or flushes mixed into it. But I think I had a Y. I don't know. That, not horrible. 37 point. Poxel. Voxel. Voxel. Let's do Pixel. And get on with our lives. Let's see. Wax. Box. Box gets the mini flush. Fox does not, so let's go with I'm just gonna do a bunch of short words. Fax, wax. What can I do with you? Is ox? No. That's too bad. I'm dumping this you, right? I don't think I can do a whole lot with it. Okay. There we go. Sax. Saxy? Nope. All right. Well, we managed to pull another 100 points out of there. Where were we at? We were at 127, so like just barely over 100. Not great for a phase, but let's see what we get on the next one. A D. And then another W. W showing up. If we had an N, we could do waxing. The A's for days. A's for days. Let's see. Can we do anything with that? Can we get a 3 of a kind with the A's? It's tricky when you get tripled up on values. Could do sword. Get us straight, but nothing else. Oh, look at that big stretch, buddy. Look at that. Oh, look at those toes. Look at those toes. Gonna sell your feet pictures online. Need to make money. Gotta make games. Oh, meow, meow, meow. Your sister must have got you, didn't she? You got scratched. All right. Let's see. Sword. That's a lot of A's, man. I think I'm gonna sad. You sad. Even do sad. Dad. Draw. Nope. Start there. Draws. Got a D and another R. Lid. Wilds. We're not getting big points off of these words for sure. Solid. Solid has a mini flush clubs in it, but it uses 4 of these letters down in our hand. Not efficient. All right, I'll tell you what. I'm already struggling with these A's. I'm going to dump them. I'm going to keep the O. Do I want the W? Questionable. Let's dump it. Let's see what happens. Rosaline. Shout out to all the Rosalines out there. Rosed. Lines. We could still do solid. Fewer characters, like a lot of I's. Solid if I would be nice if we had an F and a Y. We can't do that. Rails. Linear. Not pluralizable. Straight, long word, phase bonus, 66 points. That goes up to 6. Can I do oh, not 2 eyes. I wish. Slider. A person who slips or slides because of a loss of traction. Okay, that's not bad. A lot of letters from down here to pull off slider. Let's go with solid. 66. All right. Rin. Drinks. We could do drain. Two I's and an E. What are we doing? I mean, technically I got 3 I's, but I just don't know what I'm going to be able to spell. Man, we're getting wrecked here. Aid. I almost just want to use it so that I can see if I can get rid of the words or rid of the letter cards, but oh, proper noun, I guess. I could do die. I can do axed. And then I'm just stuck with these eyes that I have no idea what to do with. Yeah, nope. It's going to be aid, a resource. And then what? Nothing. You're stuck with this eye. Yeah. Wow, man. All right. I would have been better off with a W. We lose, something like 20 points from not being able to get there. So what did we do? We were at 3 something. So we managed to pull out 100 or so points, but I'd really like doing better on the turn. Yeti. Tread. Not horrible. Can do Dread. Dread's pretty good. Got the pair in there. Mini flush. All right. I'm going to write that one down because I'm going to forget it otherwise. Dread's not bad. Slightly better than Tread because of the pair. 82. Dready? Nope. Is Tready a thing? Nope. I like having a Y. See if we can do something with a Y. We got 2 T's, 2 E's, a D, 2 D's, an R. Do Reddit, which isn't a real word. Dry, if we just wanted 12 points. Dryer. No, need a second R. But we could do dried. 72, straight, a pair. We do tried. Starting to really get some stuff going on here. It really leans on that R though. So if the R was in the if the R was in the community cards, we'd be killing it. We could use up all those E's, get some mileage out of those D's. If we had a P, we could do pretty. We could do prettier. No, we need another R. We had a G, we could do gritty. Shout out to Gritty. Right, high. Lots of little things still. Could do Diddy. Pair of T's. We got to discard. Kind of hate the second I because we've already had problems with it. But it's probably all that I hate. Ooh, an S. Always making things better. Do axis or axes. Treads. If we had an H, we could do threads. Always, I see way more words when I'm watching a playback. It's what I dread not. I dread missing something good. But I think dread might be one of our better words here still. D-R-E-A-D-S. 93, 4 letters out of the 4 letters out of our hand. It leaves us with a pretty tricky setup, I think. The D is useful and the R useful for getting these other consonants into play. All right, let's YOLO this one and see about Diddy and Axed. I already played Axed. Then just Axe. Dewey apparently is 2 items of the same kind. Your word of the day. Dax still isn't a thing. Ducks. Man, yeah, these community cards aren't really working together very well. Yeah. Huh. All right, I'll tell you what we're going to do. 704. Not amazing. 100 points require Dreads, Diddy, Pixel, Solid, Drain, Sax, Vox, Axe, Wax, Fax, Mop, Axed, Aid, Dewey. No discard. 704 points. Top 1% of players. Maybe it's because it's early in the day, but I'm not surprised. This is a tough deal. This is a tough deal today. I bet you could do better. I bet you could do better than that, and you can show me. Excuse me, by jumping onto our Discord at discord.gg/2weeksgames, or hit us up on Blue Sky at 2weeksgames.bsky.social, or TikTok at 2weeksgames. I am not going to take another swing at this one. That's a rough one. And already burned down a half hour just trying to make it work. Top 1% of players suggest that folks aren't doing too great at this one today. Are we gonna see? Did we get the Oh, site can't be reached. There we go. Come on back. Just want to see if it'll populate the top scores. Okay. So I might be having some internet issues with that going through. But if this is the case, then we are probably sitting in, it might not have submitted my score, which is fine. But 704. But if we're really sitting in the high fives as our leaders right now, I'm not shocked. This deal is rough today. It's a tough one, but sometimes they're tough. Sometimes the scores are low. Doesn't mean there's not competition, but boy, look at that. Only 15 words. And on a good day, you're looking at over 20. So yeah, give it your best. Let's see if you can beat 704. I'm not going to maybe I will redo this run later on my phone. You can totally play on your phone, by the way. Just go to the same website we've got for Texas Word'em here. It's I guess can I post it in the chat? Well, I'm certainly gonna try. There you go. www.2weeks.games/2weeks/Texas-word-MEM, and you can play Texas Word'em on your phone or your browser. Browser games are that's the final platform. They're everywhere. They are everywhere. But love to see your scores and love to see you beat my score. Honestly, 704 I feel like is pretty solid given the state of the deal. But why don't you take a crack at it and see if you can do better? I might be on later if we get approval for our TikTok account to stream, just so I can do some streaming tests and make sure our setup is good so that we can also be streaming on TikTok when we're playing the daily Texas Word'em. Have a great day, y'all. See you tomorrow.